Test, test.
Test, test. 1 2 1 2. Welcome live here, Boyertown, Pennsylvania. Boyertown Bears, Shillington Red Sox League game. Tonight we're playing 7 innings. We're going to be starting around 7:10. Starting lineups for Boyertown Bears, leading off Quinn Mason playing shortstop. Batting second, Gavin Maurer playing center field. Batting third, Tyler Kreitz over at third base. Batting the cleanup spot, Tate Yergi out in right field. Batting fifth, Nick Chaco doing the catching. The DH today, Mike Xanthopoulos. Nolan Klein over at first base, followed by Shane Sutterby in left field. Batting eighth, Mike Ranieri playing second base, and not batting, Drew Hartman doing the pitching.
All right. Sorry for the delay getting over here, Connor. Had to get some playlists for the in-between inning music set up with good old Rob. Did you do their lineup already?
I have not done their. Would you like to do their lineup?
No, you can take that.
Oh, okay. Leading off playing center field for the Red Sox, Michael Franks, followed by Trey Page doing the catching. Matt DeMarco, third base in the cleanup spot. Isaac Roos in right field. Followed by the shortstop, Noah Angstadt. Followed by left fielder, Trevor Woolwine. Followed by Justin Delvecchio at first base. Pitching today, Nick Kaczynski. And batting last, second baseman, Peter.
I don't know that one. I'm going to have to get a verification from Rob on that.
Double check. I'll double check on Peter's last name for you here, but he'll be playing second base today. Like we said, on the hill for the Bears, Drew Hartman. We'll take you live as we get ready for our first pitch. So Michael Franks leads off for the Red Sox, third base. Tyler Kreitz up on the grass. And it is 7:11 p.m. first pitch. The first pitch is a ball on the outside corner. Hartman starts him off. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. That one's going to be in for a strike, so even up at 1-1.
I have information, Connor.
What do you have?
That is Peter Ocasio, second baseman, batting ninth for Shillington.
That one's fouled right off of Frank's leg. So we move to 1-2. Kreitz will move back even with third base bag. Outfield not too deep. The 1-2. It's a curveball. Is going to go over to Mason. Mason on the backhand. On a first. And we have our first out.
Nice backhand play there by Quinn Mason, the shortstop. We have Nolan Klein over at first base tonight. A little change in the lineup.
First time I've seen him over there.
Yergi moved out to right field. I guess ever since the triple, they feel as though his wheels are in order. Tracking some balls down the outfield, Connor.
Kreitz comes back up to the cutout of the grass. Hartman in the windup. And the first pitch. That's going to be a ball on the outside. Nice little delay with this umpire here between...
Should be a fun night.
Between the catch and the call, so we'll have to wait that extra second as well. This is Trey Page. The catcher, a pitch. That one's a strike, so 1-1. Looks like that pitch was a little up at the letters, but we're going to get that today.
Did you mention this is a father and son umpiring?
I didn't get to that yet. Would you
I'm
like to
sorry
explain?
to burst the bubble
Go ahead
there.
and explain our situation. Very unique one here. That one's going to be chopped over to Klein. Klein fields it on a hop and touches first for the second out.
The umpire's duties are father and son duo tonight. We have the son behind the plate and the father doing the bases. It's kind of a unique thing tonight at Bear Stadium for the umpires.
Yeah, not every day we get to see that or experience that, so it's got to be fun for them. The younger son and behind the plate, the father out in the field.
This is the third baseman, number 20, Matt DeMarco, batting for Shillington.
First pitch to him is going to be a ball. So we have 2 outs, nobody on. Count as 1-0. The pitch. That's a strike. So 1-1. Hartman looking really good so far early in this one. Seems to be under control. Locked in. The 1-1. That one's going to go off of his leg. Chaco was on it like a cat, though.
Cat-like. Cat-like, Connor.
He's a quick one back there.
Speaking of DeChaco, his grandfather is in town, so we're going to try to...
we're not going to shout out Davie, Florida today.
No, we are not.
All right.
Shout-outs are in the third anyway.
The 1 and 2. That one's slapped over to Kreitz. Kreitz throws on the Klein, and that's the third out. So Red Sox do go down 1-2-3. No hits, no Boyertown errors. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Bears to bat.
Welcome.
We bring it back here, bottom of the first inning. Bears getting ready to bat. Jim, is your mic on?
Yes, the red dot is solid. Thank you.
The blinking light means muted, so...
I was just so intrigued with all the familiar faces I see in the stands. I see Heather Xanthopoulos is in the grandstands.
All right.
Sporting some shades, looking good, waving at us.
It's going to be a fun night. It's a beautiful day here.
Beautiful night.
Last I checked, it was 76 degrees.
Wow.
Sun's still shining. Third base way up here for Quinn Mason as he leads us off. Kaczynski, the first pitch. His ball.
For somebody that's called big boned or pleasingly plump, I like 76 degrees. That's a nice temp for a big guy.
That's in the dirt. We move 2-0.
And it has started already.
Couldn't even make it a full inning, Jim.
Nope.
Kaczynski kicks up 2-0 to Mason. That's a strike, so we move 2-1.
Oh, don't forget, if you guys would like us to give a shout out to any friends or relatives or yourself, you could message us on Facebook, and we would be more than happy to do that for you. Typically now we're starting to do that in the third inning.
That's our third inning is the shout out time, the 2-1. That one's going to go over to the shortstop. Fields it pretty cleanly, shuffles the throw on to first. Is in time. Mason's retired early.
Good hop by Mason there, though.
Gavin Maurer, the center fielder. Keep an eye out for our trivia today.
Yes.
That'll be coming momentarily as well.
That's called tricky trivia.
The Bear Buster. Gavin Maurer steps in. Third base in up on the grass. Kaczynski kicks up. The first pitch is a strike. Also, this outfield not too deep here early in this one.
No, they are not, Connor.
The 0-1 to Maurer. It's a curveball, falls for a strike.
Nothing good now.
Kaczynski kicks up the 0-2. That one's outside. Catcher doing a little acting there, but nothing going.
Yeah,
We
he'll
moved
need
1-2.
ice. He'll need ice.
I believe Tyler Kreitz is going to ask him later if his arms are getting tired. That one's fouled off. So we know Tyler's not a fan of the moving catcher.
No. No.
Go ahead and put in the comments section where you're listening from. That helps us out a lot. We can give you a little shout out. Helps narrow our audience. That one's going to go right up the middle. Diving slap by the shortstop is not.
Wow.
Is in time. He's called out. I thought that one was going up the middle and right by the pitcher, sliding by the shortstop. Angstad. He throws on to first and gets the second out. No argument there by first base coach Mackey. So
No.
must have been close.
Yep.
It'll bring in Tyler Kreitz, the third baseman.
I remember no Angstad last year. He did some pitching too.
I do. I remember the name. Sticks with you. First pitch to Kreitz is ball in the dirt.
He had a very strange delivery. We were yelling balk. I think we need Lisa Weller
I think
up
Lisa
here.
Weller needs to. Yes, I agree. She'll call that one a balk.
She would say, "That's a balk."
We moved it 2-0 to
That's a
Kreitz.
balk.
Kreitz, one of the few that graduated yesterday here at
Yes.
Boyertown Senior High School. We send congratulations to all the seniors on the Legion team, and best of luck to them as they move out
It was
into the real world here.
It was a great ceremony, graduation, great speeches.
The 3-0. That one falls for a strike. We moved to 3-1. Yeah, we couldn't make it. We actually didn't have tickets, but we watched it on TV, so we got to support everybody. Check it out. The 3-1. That one's fouled over the right side, so we move full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Tyler Kreitz at the plate. Tate Yerke, the right fielder, waits on deck.
And the Bear dugout brings out the gob.
Already in the first inning of this one. The 3-2 to Kreitz. He fouls that one over in the bullpen on the right side. He stays 3-2.
I would say that was a dwindling gob. They dwindled there at the end.
Yeah, it's not very strong. Not as strong as it used to be.
No.
The 3-2. That one's going to go right field, drifting over. First baseman goes back. That's in foul territory, and it drops. So we stay 3-2. So Kreitz getting plenty of chances here. Find some green.
Seeing some pitches.
Loving the right side of the field today, so hopefully he can jump
Well,
on one.
he's achieved a QB, which is a quality at bat. 8
really-
pitches.
Really stretching it out.
Yes, sir.
We thought it was going to be a quick inning, but Kreitz said no thank you. The 3-2 from Kaczynski to Kreitz is a curveball. He waits on it, sends it to center field on the run, makes the catch, and the inning is over. Bears run out onto the field. The Red Sox will grab their bats. We'll go to the top of the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors.
Welcome back to Bear Stadium. Top of the second inning. Isaac Rojas, the right fielder, leads off for Shillington.
Hartman in the windup. The first pitch to Ross is crushed over at Crates right under the legs. That'll be leadoff single. We'll wait and see how they decide to score that one. That was a really hard hit ball. And they're going to score to hit. So no error charge to Crates there as Scoo's under his legs. Rojas takes his lead off. Crates comes in. The runner goes. The bunt is square. The throw goes down. And it's not in time. So we're going to set up another bunt play here. See what happens. Crates in on the grass. Klein comes in on the grass. No balls, one strike, no outs. Hartman comes set in the stretch. Takes a look at second. One more look back to second and comes home. That one's outside, so we move 1-1. One ball, one strike. Hartman takes a look at second, kicks up, and the pitch comes in. That one's in the dirt. We move 2-1. It's time for us to stand up here in the booth. I'm sure the sun will be coming into your frame shortly. Don't worry, it doesn't last very long. Hartman takes a look back. The pitch comes home. That one's up and in, so we move 3-1. Kreitz will play the angle at third. Klein in on the grass. Mason holding them on. The 3-1 is ball 4, and we'll put runners on first and second. So we get Woolwine.
Left fielder. See if they'll bunt here.
So Kreitz stays in on the cut out of the grass on the angle. Klein comes up. Hartman in the stretch, takes a look at second, and the pitch comes home. That one's going to go to right center field. That's going to be on the ground. Mauer rounding it. They're going to send them home. Throw comes to the cutoff man. The relay is in time. They get him at the plate. Great relay there.
Great relay.
Mauer to Hartman into the Chaco. Prevents the run from scoring.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I agree.
Prevents the run from scoring there. We have one out, put runners on the corner. And we'll get number 9, Del Vecchio. Hartman comes set, turns and throws over to first. Nothing going on.
It's runners first and third. One out. See if the Bears can turn 2 here. Get out of any danger.
The pitch is in for a strike, so we move no balls, one strike, one out, runners on the corner. Hartman on the hill for the Bears. Nick DeChaco doing the catching behind the plate. Hartman in the stretch, takes a peek at first and comes set. Runner goes, pitch comes home, over to Mason. Mason will field it cleanly, the run will score, throw goes on to first, and we have 2 outs, but the run does score.
Up the pitcher number 11, Nick Kaczynski.
Kaczynski, a tall right-hander. We have a runner on second, 2 outs. Hartman comes set, takes a peek at second, one more time, and comes home. That one's going to go over to Ranieri. He fields it on the run, flips on to first, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox do score 1 run on 2 hits and no Bear errors. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. We'll be right back. Back
Welcome.
here, top of the second inning.
Bottom of the second inning.
Bottom of the second inning, Tate Yergi leads us off. The right fielder.
Number 16. Wow, that sun is brutal tonight.
The first pitch, Yergi, is in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Third base, even with the bag. First base, right behind the bag, the 1-0. That one's going to go right up the middle. Pitcher will field it, throw it to first. We have our first out. Good, number 26, Nick Chaco to the plate. Chaco doing the catching today. Mike Xanthopoulos waits on deck. First pitch is a ball. Kaczynski in the windup. The 1-0. That one's a shot out to center field. Center fielder moves to his left, makes the catch, and we have 2 away. Brings Mike X to the plate.
Mike Xanthopoulos.
X does bat from the left side. First pitch to X. It's in the dirt.
Curveball.
The 1-0. That's a ball, so we move 2-0.
Nolan Klein's on deck. Bears first baseman.
2-0 is a strike, so we move 2-1 with 2 outs and nobody on base. The 2-1. That one's going to go right at the third baseman. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the Bears go down 1-2-3 again. We'll go to the third inning. We'll be right back.
Welcome back here to Bear Stadium. Top of the third inning. Peter Ocasio leads off, the Shillington second baseman.
No balls, 2 strikes. Here, number 1.
Top of the third inning. Shillington has their synchronized clap going.
As expected.
Happy clappy.
As expected, it's annoying as ever. The 0-2. That one's in the dirt. We move 1 and 2. Hartman in a wind up. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. And the pitch is strike 3 called. A curveball comes right across the center of the plate. The Bears throw it around. We have our first out.
Hartman only had 21 pitches through the first 2 innings.
Yeah, Michael Frank's up to the plate. Hartman gets comfortable. First pitch, Franks is up and in, and
tried throwing the flipper out there.
a little Academy Award nomination there. The 1-0. That's on the inside corner. We move 2-0.
Oh, that's one. He could have just kept his leg there.
He's having none of those inside fastballs. The 2-0. That's called a ball. Looked good from up here.
Yeah.
Just off the outside.
He's consistently not giving that a strike.
3 balls and no strikes to Franks. Hartman kicks up. The 3-0. Is ball 4. Franks will take his way down to first. Put a runner on first with 1 out.
That brings up the catcher, number 5, Trey Page.
Page's left-handed batting.
Shillington coach flashing signs down at third.
Hartman in the stretch. Takes a look at first. Comes set. He turns and throws over. As close as he was leaning on just a little bit.
Just a little.
Hartman comes set in the stretch. The runner does go. The bunt is pulled back. The throw on to second. It's not in time. DeChaco had a little double clutch there as he couldn't get the ball quite out of his mitt. So put a runner on second. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Kreitz will now probably play the angle here. He comes up just a little on the grass. Nolan Klein way up on the grass. Pitch. That one's going to go to center. Maurer coming in. And on the slide, it gets past him. Runner is going to go to third, and they're going to hold him up at third. As Trey Page has a single. So they put runners on the corner. 1 out. Brings to number 20. Matt DeMarco.
Matt DeMarco grounded out to third. His first at bat.
1 out. Runners on first and third. Hartman in the stretch. Looks in, gets his signs from DeChaco, and comes set. The runner does go. The pitch comes in. Chaco throws down to second. He's safe at second. That was another close one. But runners on second and third with 1 out. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1 out. That one's popped out over the first base grandstand, so we'll move 1-1. Hartman comes set. 1-1. It's in the dirt, gets by DeChaco. Runner's coming home, and he's going to score. Red Sox add another run onto the total. Runner also advances over to third. Put a runner on third here. 2 balls and 1 strike for DeMarco. The pitch. It's inside, so we'll go 3-1. Infield up in the grass for the Bears. Hartman in the pitch. is strike. So we'll move 3-2. Full count for DeMarco.
3-1 fastball right down the tubes.
Infield up. The 3-2. Swings
Nice
through it.
curveball.
Strike 3. Curveball. Drew Hartman gets him. So we'll have 2 outs now. Runner stays on third.
Brings up the right fielder, number 8, Isaac Rujas. Isaac singled his last at bat.
Pitch. It's in the dirt. Blocked by DeChaco. Good job there. Page happily down the line there over at third, waiting for any mistake that the Bears make.
Mm-hmm.
The 1-0. That one's off his foot. We'll move 1-1.
Coach Ettinger or Hiriak with an error there. Tried to foot field it, and that was definitely an error. He missed it.
Hiriak's been outside the dugout the majority of this game, calling his pitches, verbally encouraging Hartman. The 1-1. It's a curveball. It's a ball outside, so we go 2-1. Hartman's got his curveball moving today.
Yes. Hartman is one of the younger pitchers on the staff, so Coach Hiriak's working closely with him.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch. That one's popped up. Mauer's going to give chase to his left center field. Right center field.
play.
Mauer moves to his left. Makes the catch. So they do score 1 run. We'll go to the bottom of the third.
Welcome back to Bears Stadium here for the bottom of the third inning. Bears are down 2-0. Leading off for the Bears, number 27, the first baseman, Nolan Klein.
That sun is coming right into your screen there. We do apologize. Bear with us. It'll be behind the trees in about 1.5 innings.
I'm going 12 minutes.
At this rate, should be 1.5 innings. Pitch. Strike to Klein. No hits yet for the Bears. The 0-1. In the dirt, we'll move 1-1. Kaczynski in the windup. Steps back, kicks up. The 1-1 decline. Is a strike. Looks way outside from up here, but called a strike nonetheless. So move 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kaczynski rocks back, kicks up. The 1-2 to Klein. Klein swings to that one. It's in the dirt. Page throws on the first, and the first out is successful. Bring Sean Sutterby.
Sutterby taking over the duties in left field tonight.
First pitch to Sutterby.
Is Sean number 29 or 22?
29.
29?
Yes, sir. Drew Hartman is 22.
Ah.
Don't get those little guys confused. Pitch.
I heard our public address announcer say 22. We won't bring it to his attention.
Oh, no. He doesn't need another thing on his plate. A very busy
No.
guy.
Busy guy.
The 0-2. It's in the dirt, so we'll move 1 and 2.
Mike Ranieri, the Bears' second baseman, on deck.
One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch to Sutterby. Swings to that one, strike 3. The catcher sails it over the head of the third baseman as they try to throw it around, so we will get Mike Ranieri to the plate.
Yes. This resembles our last game very much, where the Bears weren't hitting early on, and
Ranieri flashes bunt, but pulls back. So no balls, 1 strike.
we're able to bunch some hits together and actually win that in extra innings.
The 0-1. It's in the dirt, so we'll go 1-1. Third base way up in the grass here with 2 outs for Ranieri. Kozinski the 1-1 to Ranieri. That's outside, so we go 2-1. Good patience here for Ranieri. The 2-1. Ball's up as the catcher's really grabbing him down. But the umpire's not fooled. He's sticking with his gut.
No, he is not.
Ranieri, one of the other graduates from the other night.
Yes, he is.
The 3-1. It's right down the pike, so we go 3 and 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on for Mike Ranieri. Here at bottom of the 3rd inning, Bears need to get the bats rolling. They're down 2-0. The 3-2 is off his foot, so he'll hang on, live another day.
Ranieri's quite comfortable working deep counts. He leads off a lot, 2-hole, 9-hole, so he is comfortable taking pitches.
He chokes up a little bit, about the middle of the box, slightly forward. The 3-2. He fouls that one off over by the dugout, so he hangs on to his 3-2.
Line that right over the fence next to the dugout. Shillington partisan crowd of about 20 had a scatter.
The 3-2. That one's going to go to center. Center on the run, coming in on the slide. That one's on the ground. So we'll see what they call. They call that a hit.
They did call that a hit.
So Ranieri breaks the no-hitter. Put a runner on first for Quinn Mason.
Brings up the leadoff shortstop, Quinn Mason.
Put Ranieri on first, 2 outs.
Mason ground out to short, his first at bat.
We'll make Kozinski go from the stretch. He comes set, kicks up, and the pitch comes home. Pitches the ball, really long delivery by Kozinski.
I see Ranieri running.
Hopefully Bears can start to capitalize on that. We just need base runners first. So
Yes, they do.
see if Ranieri pushes it here with 2 outs. Kozinski comes set, and then turns and throws over, but nothing going on.
I think he can get more.
I would. Step and a dive back.
Step in a dive.
1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Ranieri on first. Mason at the plate. Gavin Maurer waits on deck. The 1-0. Right down the chute. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ranieri takes a nice size lead over first. They turn over. He's back in safely.
Playing time.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Ranieri takes his lead again. Mason steps back in. Kaczynski in the stretch turns back over. Kaczynski is very worried about Ranieri. Over at first with 2 outs. 1-1. Kaczynski comes set.
There goes Ranieri.
Does go. Pitch is fouled off by Mason. I don't know how happy Moats is going to be about that one. I think Ranieri had the base stolen.
Yeah, that pitch seemed to be up. I don't know if he was trying to protect or hit and run, but Ranieri definitely had the base stolen.
One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ranieri takes his lead again off of first base still. They'll turn and throw over again. And he's in safety. Quinn Mason still working a nice at bat here. Kaczynski comes set. Ranieri goes again. That one's right over the head. Fair over the
ball,
first base
fair
head.
ball.
Mason's gonna stay at first. Ranieri moves to third. We'll put runners on the corner for Gavin Maurer.
Very nice.
Great job there. Hit and run. Ranieri going to second. Mason popped that one right over the first baseman's head. Inches from the line. A little 2-out movement here for the Bears.
Brings up Maurer. Gavin, the center fielder. First at bat, grounded out to short.
Ranieri takes his lead off third. Mason takes his lead off first. And the catcher's going to call time and bring his corners in. And they're going to try to set up a plan here. Maybe they have something figured out.
Well, since we're in the bottom of the third inning, let's give a shout out to the Sir Marinis.
Oh,
Please let us know if you're tuned in.
sure they are.
I am sure they are. We don't have to worry about our Davey Florida shout out. He's in attendance tonight.
Yep.
Referring to Nick DeChaco's grandfather.
Nick DeChaco.
Nick DeChaco.
First base an hour. Runner does go. They throw on to third. And Mason's still on first, so.
A little bit lower throw than when they threw around for a strikeout. That would have been nice there.
Yeah, I saw him overthrow third twice in warm-ups as well, so. So runners on the corner still. Mason does not go. The pitch is going to go to center on the run. Makes the catch. And the Bears unable to score. They do gather 2 hits, though, and no Shillington errors. We'll go to the top of the 4th. We'll be back.
Welcome back to Bear Stadium for the top of the 4th inning. Leading off for Shillington in the top of the 4th, shortstop Noah Angstadt. Angstadt walked his first plate appearance back in the 2nd inning. 1-0 to Angstadt.
Well, no. That one's
Foul.
just fouled on the line. Crates knew it the whole way. He just watched it go by, not
That
bothering to
was
touch
a
it.
good 6 inches foul, Connor. That was an easy call for the umpire.
I agree. I had that one from up here, so easy to agree with there. 1-1. Hartman kicks up the 1-1. That's some kind of movement there. Not sure what that pitch was.
That was his knuckle curve.
But it had a lot of movement there, so we go 1-2.
Let's go knuckle curve screwball.
I'm alright with that. The 1-2. That one's going to go out to the left. Sutterby ranging to his right. Makes the catch.
I think he moved 2 steps if he moved at all.
I think it was a little shuffle there.
That was an easy
He did
F7.
He did the Cupid shuffle to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right.
That brings to the plate Trevor Woolwine, the left fielder for Shillington. He singled his first at bat.
The first pitch will one is a strike.
That's a strike.
Chaco with a little framing there.
A little bit.
1 ball, no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on the pitch.
2.
That's a ball. Can't stretch it that much, Jim.
From here, it looked good.
The 1-1. Gets him to swing through that one.
Had him fooled there.
Apparently tipped it, but Chaco able to squeeze it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sun almost behind the trees there. That one's foul. We stay 1-2.
Young Drew Hartman definitely has this batter off balance. Guessing at what he's throwing.
Drew Hartman has me off balance. Next pitch is over by the dugout. Over the dugout, so we stay 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch. It's in the dirt, but a good block by Chaco. We move 2-2. Huriak gives the signs to Chaco. Chaco relays them to Hartman. Hartman nods in agreement and kicks up the 2-2. Adds the ball. Looks very close. Must be a little low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2. Called strike 3. Great job there by Hartman. Gets him looking. Catching that outside corner again. We're 2 outs now.
That'll bring up the first baseman, number 9, Justin Del Vecchio.
Vecchio will have to be smart here with 2 outs. Crates behind the bag at first. Klein way behind over at first.
Del Vecchio grounded out to Mason at short, his first plate appearance.
To the pitch. Sends that one over to Ranieri.
This time he grounds out to Ranieri.
Shuffles. And that's our 3rd out. So we'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Bears need to get something rolling. Do you have any announcements, anything to say? Anything we need to bring it into the booth for?
Well, we didn't give a shout out to Leslie and Billy Schmoyer down in Delaware. We can give them a shout out. Hope you're tuned in on a beautiful Friday night, unless you're out crabbing or clamming down in Delaware.
That's what I'd be doing.
I would be doing that. Got to be honest.
Sounds good.
A couple Coronas would be good with those crabs and clams.
Jim, I'm not of age, so I can't confirm.
You're not of age?
I am not of age.
Okay, well, we could have some, what do you guys call it, pop?
Out in the Midwest, we do call it pop out
Soda
in the Midwest.
pop?
Yes, sir.
There you go. You were just out in Ohio.
Coca-Cola. All right.
There you go.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to beautiful Bear Stadium on a beautiful Friday night. We're in the fourth inning, bottom of the fourth. Shillington's up 2-0 on our Boyertown Bears. Leading off, Bears third baseman, number 28, Tyler Kreitz. Kreitz flew out to center field, his first plate appearance.
Page just doing a little wardrobe update here.
Yes, he is. He looks to be set now. We had a delivery here in the press box.
Our food order is here, missing a couple things, but that's all right.
Missing a water, I think.
Missing a bottle of water over here.
Well,
we.
Oh, you wanted a water too?
I believe that's what I ordered.
We didn't order anything. I don't know what everybody's talking about. That was young Mrs. Moats brought up our pretzels and water. She donated that to us, so we appreciate that. We're hoping more folks like her.
You ever want to bring a bear burger and a bottle of water up here?
Absolutely.
Coke and a cup of ice.
Yeah, Connor and I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
1-1 to Kreitz here.
The 1-1. That one's shot right down the line. Kreitz will have a leadoff single.
I think he might look too. Oh, he's thinking about it.
Oh, I would have. A little bobble there by the left fielder.
And the comments are flying in the booth. All right, that brings up the first or right fielder tonight, number 16, Tate Yergi.
He's not the first baseman anymore, Jim.
No, he is not. Yergi grounded out to the pitcher, his first plate appearance. They check Kreitz over at first.
He's a big speed threat over there, so I'm sure he's on Kaczynski's mind.
He had 9 stolen bases in the high school season.
That one's going to go to center. He makes the catch, and Kreitz has to retreat.
He scurries back, they say. He scurries back to first.
He was on his toes, so he knew what to do there. He was about halfway. Yergi comes back. Get Nick DeChaco.
DeChaco flew out to center field, his first plate appearance back in the second inning.
Kreitz takes his lead off of first. Kaczynski in the stretch. Comes home. That's a strike.
Mr. Michael Franks, the center fielder for Shillington's getting quite a workout here tonight.
He's ranged everywhere.
Yes, he is. He has 4 putouts.
The lights start to come on here at the stadium. They'll throw back over at Kreitz again. He's really just in the back of Kaczynski's mind tonight.
He's getting out a little further. He's past the first cutout now.
He's a little dirty.
A little bit. That's his nickname. Dirt.
Pitch.
DeChaco, that's in no man's land.
Second baseman will make the catch, and Kreitz will have to retreat once more.
That would be an F4. That brings up the designated hitter, Mike Xanthopoulos.
Big X batting from the left side.
As we have discussed before, Mike looks like an angry spider when he runs. You'd like to see him hit one of them gap doubles and watch him chase Tyler down around the bases.
X.
Like an angry spider.
Always looks like an angry something.
Angry something or other.
The pitch is a strike. Red Sox fans seem to think that was a good spot.
I do too.
I think you got to watch out for that one. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs to X. Kreitz takes a nice size lead off first. Kaczynski comes set. He turns over first, but nothing going on.
Nolan Klein's on deck. See if the Bears can get something going here with 2.
Pitch. That's outside. Kreitz reads the dirt and is able to get there.
Good read by Tyler.
There. He wasn't initially stealing, but read the drop there.
As soon as he saw it, he took off. That's what got him there. He did not hesitate.
It's very typical Boyertown baseball there, reading the dirt. Kreitz takes the lead off second now. We have 2 outs, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mr. X.
Skinny Moats, nicknamed Tyler Jert a couple years ago.
Pitch
There it
That
is.
one's
There
going
it
to go
is.
left
There
center
it is.
field.
There it is.
That's on the ground. Kreitz is going to come around. He's going to score. X
he
is going to
goes.
go to
The angry
second.
spider
He's going to
going
push
into
it.
second.
And he's safe
The
in
angry
second.
spider makes it into second.
Good job by X there.
Good
Great
hustle, Mr. Xanthopoulos.
2-out RBI for Mike Xanthopoulos.
2-out RBIs win ball games, Connor. Even Skinny Moats would agree with that one. 2-out RBIs win ball games.
That's true.
Yes, they do, he said.
So 2 outs. We have X on second. X gets rid of his body armor there. Retreats back, and we'll get the first baseman, Nolan Klein.
Bears are now out hitting Shillington 4-3. Cut the lead in half at 2-1.
Gotta love it. No errors for either team thus far.
Clean game.
X takes a nice size lead off second. Kaczynski comes home. That one's in the dirt, so Klein starts off with the ball.
I'd like to see Nolan hit a gap here and trade places with the Angry Spider at second.
It'd be very nice. 2-out work. Kaczynski in the stretch, comes set, takes a peek at X, and comes home. That one's popped up. First baseman ranging over. He'll settle, and he'll make the catch. The inning is over. Bears are able to score 1. We'll go to the top of the 5th. We'll be back.
Well, Connor, here we are in the top of the 5th inning. Shillington is leading 2-1 with their pitcher, Nick Kaczynski, leading off.
First pitch ends a strike.
Kaczynski grounded out to second his first at bat.
Pitch. Inside, it's ball. Move 1-1. The 1-1. That one's going to go.
Kreitz has
on
to
the
hurry
run.
on this.
Kreitz will not be able to field it cleanly, and they're going to score that a base hit. So a rough one there. A little slow roller between Kreitz and Hartman. Kreitz unable to get a glove on it cleanly.
It's a slow roller, but that's a play Kreitz should make, without a doubt. That brings up Peter Ocasio. I'm sorry. It's getting dark here at Bear Stadium.
Lights are full force now. The sun's behind the trees. I do believe this is a 7-inning game.
Yes, it is.
The pitch is a bunt, and he pulls back. Called a strike.
DeChaco looked down to first. Nolan Klein wasn't ready for it. They might have had a chance there. Or Klein and DeChaco will get on the same page here.
X wants to take, or Hartman wants to take care of that one by throwing over.
Ocasio struck out his first at bat back in the 3rd inning.
3-0-1. It's fouled back. We'll move 0-2, so Kreitz will be able to relax now over there at third. And I'll have to play the swing.
We're going to go from sunglasses to reading glasses.
Your sunglasses aren't prescription.
No, they are not.
Gotta get those. Best decision you'll ever make. The 0-2. Is a pitch up. It's a good waste there. We move 1 and 2. Get you the little flippers that change your sunglasses to glasses.
Nice. I'm just going to go with I can't see that right now.
I can't see right now. So the 1-2. Another curveball. It doesn't quite curve enough. We move 2 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Runner on first. The pitch. Swung through. Strike 3. Again.
That's another
Nolan
strikeout
out, right?
for Ocasio. I'll bring up Michael Franks, center fielder. Frank says grounded out to short and walked.
Hartman comes set in the stretch. The pitch. Ball.
Frank scored the first run for Shillington. Back in the third. Or the second, I'm sorry. No, that would be the third.
But it was not the first run.
That would be the second run.
That's correct.
Shillington showing some life in their dugout with their synchronized clapping, trying to get
1-0.
things going.
That's up. We go 2-0. And I believe the crowd wants to join in on that as well. As Chaco's going to call time and go have a word with Hartman. And actually Coach Mo out as well. And we're going to see what happens here for the Bears. Mo's leaving the infield out, so just wants to come in and talk to Hartman. I believe Hartman is at 64 pitches.
64.
Coach Moats standing there. Moats will make his way back to the dugout. We are 2-0 here with 1 out.
I see Mooch Hauk is in attendance tonight.
Always good to see Mooch out and about here at the stadium.
Ex-Grizzly coach.
The 2-0. It's a strike.
There you go. Coach Mooch's words of wisdom must have helped there.
Hartman in a stretch. Comes set. The 2-1. It's a curveball. It's still up. 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1. It's popped up. We'll move 3 and 2.
Phil Haddad's in the house tonight.
Oh, always good to see the mayor there.
Absolutely.
Bearland Security.
I'm not sure what food he had there. Is Dallas Fries here tonight?
I'm not sure they weren't here when I got here. I would have put that on the order.
Phil had a tray of something there.
The 3-2, 1 out. That one's gonna go out to right field. Yergi moving. That's gonna bounce in fair. Runner's gonna hold up at second. They'll put runners on first and second. So Yergi with a tough time reading that one. It kind of bounced right on the line. Yergi playing first base usually, so kind of a misread there. Perhaps just getting a feel for the outfield.
Brings up the catcher, Joel Page.
And Chaco will call
Trey
time.
Page, excuse me.
Chaco will call time and go have a word. Looks like Coach Mackey coming in from the bullpen, so maybe Chaco just buying him some time.
Trey
and
Page.
Moats is going to come out now. We will have the pitching change.
Trey Page popped up to first base, or grounded to first base his first at bat, followed by a single.
So we are going to bring in the left-hander,
Trevor Waldman.
We'll be right back.
Pitching change here for the Bears. Taking over on that mound, number 32, Trevor Waldman, a crafty lefty.
Want to tell him who's batting, Jim?
I suppose I could do that for you. That's Trey Page still up at the plate. I believe I announced that prior to the pitching change, but I'll reconfirm that is Trey Page.
Just a nice reminder for our friends at home.
Absolutely.
First pitch, Page is up and in. So we runners on first and second with one out.
Trey grounded out to first and singled his 2 plate appearances.
Bears are down 2-1. Waldman, the lefty, kicks out the pitch. That's a strike, so we move 1-1. The 1-1.
2.
It's a curveball for a strike. We move 1-2.
Waldman way ahead here, 1-2.
Kiriak still calling pitches out there for Waldman. Waldman comes set, takes a look at second one more time, kicks up the 1-2. That's up and in, so we go 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch. That's a ball, so we go 3-2.
And Phil Haddad's back with a tray of something again. Oh, that's a pretzel.
It's a pretzel on his bag.
Carrying it like a baby bird or something.
He converted his brown bag into a plate. That one's going to go out to Sutterby. Sutterby's going to settle, scramble, and make the catch.
That'll be 2 outs.
2 outs, runner stay on first and second. We do also want to take this time to remind you, if you have any buffering or lagging on your video, you can just go ahead and kick the quality down with the little gear in the bottom right corner. You'll be able to hear our voices, and hopefully it'll clear up your video a little bit and avoid any of that. We want to make this experience as enjoyable as possible.
This is Matt DeMarco at the plate, the Shillington third baseman. Grounds to third base.
Great steps on second.
Scoops it up.
Or steps on third, rather.
Yes,
and
he
the
did.
inning is over. Are you ready for your trivia, Jim?
Go ahead, fire away.
I'll bring it inside here for the
inside the booth. I love
inside
it.
the booth
I love
for
this.
Trivia. Jim, tonight's trivia is who did the Bears beat to win the 1987 World Series?
Ooh.
You can take the time.
Can I have a half inning to?
You have it. We'll be right back.
All right. Thank you.
And Sean Sutterby will lead things off for the Bears, the left fielder.
In the bottom of the 5th here.
First pitch to him, he swings that for a strike. The 0-1, Sutterby. That one's going to go to right field, right over his head.
Over his head.
Sutterby's going to go to second. He's see if he takes a look. They're going to hold him at third. He's in with a standing double.
Hold him at second.
There
Hold him at second.
by Sutterby. Starts us off. It's going to be a good inning, Jim.
I feel it. For your trivia, this is a hint to some people. That year, the Bears beat Mike Musina from Montoursville twice
There you go.
on the final day of states. So if that helps, that's a clue.
Ranieri is going to show early here. Sutterby on second. Third baseman's angled first base way up. When the pitch comes in, Ranieri
Nice.
gets it down,
Oh.
just foul. Oh, that's a shame. Sutterby was standing on third. So Sutterby on second, Ranieri at the plate. No outs, no balls, one strike. Ranieri's going to square early again. Quinn Mason waits on deck. Pitch to Ranieri is bunted right down the line.
nice
It's a
bunt.
pearl. Sutterby gets there. The throw goes on to first and gets him to the sacrifice is successful. Put a runner on third with one out for Quinn Mason.
Quinn Mason has grounded out to short and singled his last plate appearance.
So the runner on third. The infield's going to be up for the Red Sox. One out, and Mason steps up to the plate.
Runs and hits are at a minimum tonight, Connor, so this is a big opportunity for Quinn Mason.
First pitch is in and in the dirt.
Catcher had a nice block there for Shillington. Kept the ball in front and the runner on third.
Mason scurrying out of the way there. I'm not sure I would have moved if I were him. I would have owned that box. Let that ball roll around your feet a little, as we've seen a couple times earlier this year. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Sutterby takes his lead off third. Pitch to Mason. He sends that out to the bullpen on the right side, so it's just a long strike. And we go 1-1 with 1 out.
I did mention that we saw Moo Chalk here. Shelley is also in attendance. They are celebrating a wedding anniversary today. I don't know how many years, but I was told they are celebrating a wedding anniversary. So happy anniversary to Shelley and Moo Chalk.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Pitch to Mason. It's inside. Inside on the chalk of the right-hand batter's box. So 2 balls and 1 strike.
Some might ask why Shelley and Moo Chalk would be at a baseball game on their anniversary, but this is Boyertown.
Some might ask why not.
That's right.
The 2-1. That one's going to go out to right center
That's going
field.
to score a run.
Right fielder drifting, settles, makes the grab. Sutterby's going to tag,
Plenty of time.
and he's going to score, so we're all tied up.
That brings up Gavin Maurer to the plate with 2 outs for the Bears. I was just told it's 37 years for
37
Mooch and
years.
Shelley Houck. 37. Maurer has grounded out to short and flew out to center field his first 2 plate appearances.
First pitch to Maurer. It's a strike.
The score is tied here 2-2 in the bottom of the 5th. Shillington and the Bears both have 5 hits, no errors.
The 0-1. Maurer puts a bunt down back to the pitcher, and might not be enough. The throw is in time, and the inning is over. Bears able to come back and tie it up. Hits are even, scores even, errors are also even. We go to the top of the 6th. We'll be right back. We are back in the booth. Try to get the answer to our trivia question. The question one more time was, who did the Bears beat to win the World Series 1987? Jim, do you have an answer?
I think I have the correct answer. That would be Vancouver, Washington.
That is correct, Jim. Good job. Good work.
Eating my pretzel, figuring it out.
That one's a shot. We'll send you out there.
Sutterby's under it easily.
Sutterby makes a catch.
Isaac Rujas to right field. That'll bring up Noah Angstad, shortstop. Noah singled and, or I'm sorry, he walked and flew out to left field his first 2 plate appearances from the right side.
First pitch is a strike. You having trouble using the sheet there that I made for you? The numbers at the top are at bats, not innings, so you can actually go straight down the line. That's what we've been doing. That's what we've been doing all year, and we haven't run out of spaces. And
Okay.
so today we're gonna have to make do. But just in the future, no, I worked really hard and slaved over that sheet. The numbers at the top are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 at bats, not innings. So you can just
That's what threw me off.
there you go. The pitch is ball, so we go 3-1.
Can I do it this way?
You can do whatever you want. There's just not enough spaces. So unless we only play 5 innings, you should be all right.
Well, I think if you hit the column button in Excel,
That pitch goes over to Kreitz. He snares it on the backhand, throws on to first, gets you out. A great play by Kreitz to Klein. And we have 2 outs.
I want to hit the ball to Kreizenheimer tonight.
Now Kreitz is snaring him down today. No errors for him. No errors for anybody today. First pitch is ball. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. That's another ball, so we go 2-0. Waldman the pitch. That's up, so we go 3-0. Waldman's got some work to do. Waldman the wind up, kicks up the 3-0. Finally lands a strike. We go 3-1. Waldman's going to work all the way back here. The 3-1 is inside, so he's going to walk him.
That'll bring up. Let me see here. That'll be Justin
Del Vecchio. There you go.
Grounded out to short and second base his first 2 plate appearances.
Oh, you probably can hear me better now that I turned my mic on, but it's been one of them days, Con. I'm telling you.
You're struggling today, Jimbo.
I was explaining to you between innings. I spilled my coffee all over my desk at work.
Waldman comes set, kicks up, comes home. That one's going to be fouled right up against the fence.
Off the top of the fence. Yergi doesn't know what to do. He's going to go for it.
Yergi's still getting used to the right field
Yeah.
situation. It's a hard transition, hard change.
Well, the umpires discover that Trevor does have a baseball, so he'll keep that one.
We can play with 2.
Yes, you
We
can.
can see what happened. The 1-1 is curveball, called a ball.
A little up.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on first. Top of the 6th inning, all tied up 2-2 with 5 hits apiece and no errors. Waldman comes set, kicks up, comes home. That one's gonna go over to Mason. Mason fields it, troubles
Takes
with
the
it,
short way.
flips on over to second, and gets the out. Anything else we need to go over?
Well, I was going to give a little more history to the. Give me 1 second here. I think I lost it. No, I do have it here. Let's see, 1987. I'll give you the final score here. I did not know that, but I will. Oh, we're in the booth live. Let me get my Peters on here. Let's see. 12-6.
12-6,
12-6.
kind of the Bears won
I
that
think Rob
game.
Zamanini had that correct. I think he...
Did Rob have that? Yes, he did. I
think
believe he did
I
say
think
that.
He said 12-6.
He even had to score.
Yes, he did.
He's moving to the front of the list.
He's our top listener right now. He
What's
has
that?
he has the most amount of points.
Yes, he does. Well, the Bears, this is very much like the last game against Exeter, where the Bears struggled early on with their hitting, but bunched some together and came back and won that game against Exeter in extra innings. And they're going to need to do that here in the bottom of the 6th. They need to bunch some hits together, give Waldman a couple run cushion to give us some breathing room, and hopefully get our second league victory.
That is correct. The 16U Badgers are going to be playing in a showcase tournament over in Pottstown this weekend.
They're in Pottstown?
Yes, they are.
All right.
They play at 8 a.m. on Saturday and at 8 a.m. on Sunday. So
I do recall making that announcement.
2 burners there for the boys. Are going to have a couple colleges and a couple scouts there. Check them out. So
Very nice.
head on over to Pottstown, watch Badgers play, and tomorrow night, after a long day of baseball here at the stadium, the Bears will play the nightcap in a non-league game at 7.
Yes, sir. Bottom of the 6th, I'll bring up the third baseman, number 28, Tyler Kreitz, who singled his last at bat.
He had that burner down the third base line. First pitch to him is ball.
That was a curveball, definitely up. Not a problem here for Kreitz. Heading the count 1-0.
Yeah, we do remind you, it's where the ball crosses the plate, not where the catcher catches it. So we go 1-0. And that one's inside.
Kreitz looked like he wanted to wear that one. He
2-0. He
like
had no intentions of moving out of the way at that one.
He was a statue in the box.
That pitch is a strike, so we go 2-1.
That was 2-1 up, but that's okay.
Kicks up, 2-1 to Kreitz. His ball, that one's
Good
up
hold,
as well.
good hold.
So we go 3-1. It's Kreitz with a really smart at-bat here, waiting for something close.
He should have one spot in mind here.
3-1. He fouls that one back. He'll take it full. Also to remind you that the 2017 Bears roster pictures are now online. If you go to the Bears roster page, click on their picture, their name is going to be hot linked, and get to see what your favorite Bears look like and how they take a nice picture. The 3-2, that's going to hit him.
That one?
That's going to hit him. So put a runner on first to lead things off. So Kreitz on first, and we'll get Tate Yergi to the plate. Yergi strides in. Chaco waits on deck. Kreitz gets a nice lead over at first. The pitch is a ball.
Good spot.
Yeah.
1 ball, no strikes.
Kreitz
Kreitz
goes.
goes. That was a hit and run.
Almost took his dang head off.
Beep!
Wow. Forgot to mute. Cover the kids' ears on that one.
We do apologize. I apologize for Jim.
I
there.
apologize too.
This is a family show.
This is a family show. That
Wow.
was wow.
But the hit and run there, the ball goes right at Kreitz. Kreitz falls down. We'll put a runner on second. Kreitz on second. Yergi on first. Chaco's going to square to bat. And the Red Sox infield's a little confused here. They don't really know where to go. Third base comes way up. Bunt goes down first. It's a good bunt, but just foul. So no balls, 1 strike. Yes, third baseman's coming way up here. Shortstop going over. First base staying home.
Chaco needs to get the job done here, which I'm sure he will.
Kreitz will have his eye on the second baseman. Hopefully be able to take a nice lead here. Chaco squares the bunt. Pitcher comes set. And the pitch. Chaco pulls
Foxy,
back
there we
and
go.
slaps it to right field. They're going to keep Kreitz at third, and a Foxy there for Nick DeChaco.
Nice
Great
job.
Shows the bunt, pulls back, slaps it to right field, and we have the bases loaded with no outs as
Bases are loaded with bears.
loaded with bears and no
the
bear errors.
Shillington coach needs a timeout.
I need one as well. I need to
So
catch
do I.
my breath here.
Let's do that.
We'll be right back.
Oh, we're back here at Bear Stadium.
Brings DH Mike Xanthopoulos. Infield obviously up for the Red Sox. No outs. X looking to do some damage. The pitch. He pops that one just foul. So strike for X.
I believe Kaczynski's had 79 pitches now here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
X is eager here.
Yes, he is.
I would be as well. It's an exciting time. No outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. Tie ball game. Bases loaded with Bears. The 0-1. He sends that one
There's a
left
hit.
field. One run's going to score.
Two
Yergie's going to
runs.
come around. He's going to score. Chaco going into third. He's going to slide in. X goes into
Safe.
second. And he's safe at second. The
There we
Bears
go.
score 2 on the double. Mike Xanthopoulos.
Single second on the throw, we're told. Regardless, we have runners at second and third. 2 runs in for the Bears. They take a 4-2 lead.
Good job. And we're going to have a pinch hitter here with JT Cooley.
Number 9, JT Cooley. JT's coming back from injury.
Good to
This
see
is
him.
Absolutely, it's good to see him. He's having his first plate appearance here.
So,
Cooley is hitting for
Klein,
Nolan Klein.
the first pitch. That
Cooley
one's a
rips
shot.
that. Center
fielder
field.
going, should be deep enough to score.
It's going to be close.
Chaco's coming home, bounces to the cutoff man. The relay is not in time.
That'll get him home.
And another one scores. So RBI,
Cooley gets the
sac
job done.
fly for JT Cooley. Great job.
That wasn't as deep as I thought, but we'll definitely take that for a 5-2 lead.
Deep enough.
Absolutely.
Deep enough. Bringing Sean Sutterby to the plate.
Bears left fielder. Still have another run out there at second base. 1 out.
So X takes his lead off second. 1 out. X steals third, and that's fouled off.
Nobody was watching him in the windup.
Oh.
Sutterby should not have swung at
X
that
had
pitch.
it. Yep, X had it red there. Sutterby fouled it off. Disappointing, but we'll try again. X takes the lead now in the stretch. Kicks up, turns, throws over. X
boy.
is going to third.
He's
in
in
there. So a stolen base for X.
Can't coach speed, Connor. You can't coach speed.
Coach Moats is giving him the hands on the hip stare down there.
Yes, he is.
But you gotta love it, a little small ball there from Mike Xanthopoulos. He saw something, took advantage of it.
I don't think it would have been hands on the hips, though, if he was called out.
No balls, 1 strike, 1 out to Sutterby. Runner on third. Sutterby fouls that one off, so 0-2 we go.
Sutterby last at bat had a double and struck out his first plate appearance. Anything to the outfield here would score the Angry Spider from third.
The 0-2 is a called strike 3
Oh,
on a
my.
pitch that's not even close.
That
That was-
seemed to be a little high and away,
That
but
was up and away. We haven't gotten that call all night. Finally decides to punch him out.
Coach Moats took the walk down towards home plate, staring down the young umpire.
If I wasn't attached to this wire, I would have taken a walk as well. First pitch, Ranieri bunts that one. Runs
Safety
coming home. The
sweep.
throw goes on to first.
Oh, collision at first.
He is going to be called
He
out,
seems all right.
and Ranieri helps him up. So
Good.
Bears are able to score 3 here.
All's good there. Just hard baseball.
A lot of love there from Ranieri after the collision. I think he may have been off the bag. I'm not sure. They're going to ask a couple questions. We'll be back.
Welcome back to Bear Stadium. We're here in the top of the 7th inning. We have some changes on the field defensively for Boyertown. Tate Yergi moves into first base. Taking over in right field, Mike Martin. We still have Waldman on the mound. And we have, I think it was Nick Kaczynski leading off for Shillington, who has grounded out to second and singled.
That one's popped up. Yergi's going to go to the fence. Yergi's going to run out of room. It bounces right under the grandstand.
He ran out of room.
This is last chance for the Red Sox.
Yes, it is. Down 5-2 now. Like I said,
8 hits and no errors. Red Sox 5 hits.
Very similar to the performance against Exeter, Connor. We have some upcoming games for the Bears we'll go over after this inning.
Game might be over after this inning, Jim.
Well, we can always stay and tell them.
Okay.
Work overtime. Volunteer overtime.
You get time and a half for that. 0-2. Cold strike
Cold
3.
strike 3 on the corner. Nice pitch.
Great job by Waldman there. So no new batter here. Who is this?
Oh, he's a little rough there, buddy. Peter Ocaso.
Peter Ocaso. First
Casio, I called him, but
Ocasio.
Casio has struck out twice. That's okay.
Yeah, you know your cord there.
Yes, you were. Pretty hard, too.
That one's fouled over the grandstand. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Waldman kicks up the 1-1. That one's going to go. Kreitz fields it pretty cleanly, shuffles onto Yergi, and we have 2 outs.
They call that 2 outs on a 5-3 play.
Oh, gotta love it. Waldman doing a lot of great work here.
Absolutely. Michael Franks, the leadoff hitter, center fielder, comes to the plate. Franks has grounded out to short, walked, and singled.
First pitch, there's a strike.
The tractor is already started.
That's the strike.
Tractor is started with an 0-2 count, 2 outs. That's a sign.
Maybe our
Grounds crew are confident the Bears are going to close this out.
We should take this time and thank our wonderful grounds crew here at Bear Stadium.
Absolutely.
We appreciate everything they do. That one is popped up. Found to hang on to the 0-2.
I actually announced the PA system against Exeter. I did give a shout out to the crowd. They gave them a nice round of applause. They do a wonderful job here at Bear Stadium.
Great job. Everything's always fresh. They handled the rain. They handled the dry. Everything's always looking wonderful here at the stadium. The 0-2 is up, so we'll go 1-2. They put so many hours in here.
Countless hours.
Doesn't go unnoticed. We appreciate it.
Very much.
Waldman, the
Umpires
1-2.
did not give the batter time.
Well, the time is not guaranteed. He doesn't have to give it to you.
Still did not give time. Interesting.
Yep. The umpire doesn't have to grant it. You can ask for it all you want. The 2-2. That one's popped up.
That should be the ball game.
Yergi's going to call for it. He's going to drift.
And that is the ball game.
Final score here, 5-2. Bears beat Shillington. Bears count 8 hits. Red Sox count 5 hits, no errors for either team.
That's what I like to see, Connor. The Bears did play a very clean game tonight, which was great to see. The bats started rolling later. We'll have to get working on that. Bears' upcoming schedule will be tomorrow. The Bears have a non-league game against Hatfield at 7 o'clock, followed by a Sunday game at 1 o'clock against Muhlenberg. And then the Bears are also at home on Monday, 7 o'clock against West Lawn. And I believe Connor and I might be on the air tomorrow. We're not sure, but definitely look for the live link. And if you see the link, be sure to tune in. It's going to be a fun Saturday night. Take care.
Hey, good night. Bear Stadium.